In a world teeming with complexity, the concept of perspective is both powerful and transformative. Perspective shapes how we see the world, how we interpret events, and how we interact with others. It is not merely a way of thinking, but a tool that determines whether we see obstacles or opportunities, enemies or allies, problems or possibilities. At its core, perspective is the lens through which we view life. This lens is shaped by our upbringing, experiences, culture, and values. No two individuals have the same perspective because no two people have lived identical lives. This diversity of thought is what makes the human experience so rich and multifaceted. Consider a simple example: a glass filled halfway with water. To one person it is half empty, to another it is half full. The glass itself hasn't changed, but the way it is perceived changes everything. The optimist sees potential, while the pessimist sees deficiency. This small shift in mindset often determines success, failure, and everything in between. Many conflicts, whether personal, professional, or global, arise from a clash of perspectives. What one person sees as a threat, another might see as an opportunity. For instance, in business, a competitor might be viewed as an enemy. However, through a different perspective, this competitor can become a source of inspiration, pushing us to innovate and improve. Imagine two neighboring nations locked in a decades-long rivalry. Each sees the other as a threat, but if they shifted their perspective, they might realize they share common challenges: economic growth, environmental protection, or technological advancement. By finding alignment in their perspectives, they could transform their rivalry into partnership, achieving outcomes that benefit both. Empathy is the bridge that connects different perspectives. When we try to understand someone else's point of view, we expand our own. Empathy doesn't mean agreeing with everyone, it means valuing their experiences and considering their motivations. This openness can lead to breakthroughs in relationships and problem solving. Take the workplace as an example. A manager and an employee might have conflicting views about a project deadline. The manager sees urgency, while the employee feels overwhelmed. By taking the time to understand each other's perspectives, they can find a solution that balances the company's needs with the employee's well-being. This not only resolves the immediate issue, but fosters trust and collaboration for the future. Some of the greatest innovations in history have emerged from a shift in perspective. When the Wright brothers looked at birds, they didn't just see creatures in flight, they saw the possibility of human aviation. When Steve Jobs viewed a computer, he didn't see a tool for experts, he envisioned a device that everyone could use. The lesson here is that by challenging conventional perspectives, we can unlock creativity and progress. What if we didn't view challenges as roadblocks, but as stepping stones? What if we stopped seeing failure as the end and started seeing it as a teacher? Changing perspective can turn the impossible into the inevitable. On a personal level, perspective determines how we handle adversity. Life is full of challenges, but how we respond to them is shaped by our mindset. A setback at work can be seen as a failure or as a lesson. A tough relationship can be a source of frustration or an opportunity to grow emotionally. When we consciously choose a positive and growth-oriented perspective, we empower ourselves to overcome obstacles and achieve our goals. This doesn't mean ignoring difficulties, but viewing them as temporary and surmountable. Perspective matters because it influences everything we do. It defines how we see the world and, in turn, how the world sees us. By understanding and respecting different perspectives, we build bridges instead of walls. By choosing a constructive outlook, we unlock the potential for growth, collaboration, and success. So, the next time you face a challenge or disagreement, pause for a moment. Ask yourself, what am I seeing? And how can I see it differently? You might be surprised at how much a shift in perspective can change your life. In a world increasingly interconnected, yet often divided by misunderstandings and conflicts, empathy emerges as one of the most powerful tools for connection and collaboration. Empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of others, has the unique power to bridge gaps between individuals, communities, and even nations. It fosters trust, creates deeper relationships, and transforms conflicts into opportunities for growth and understanding. Empathy goes beyond simply feeling sorry for someone else's struggles. It is about stepping into their shoes and seeing the world from their perspective. This requires more than sympathy or passive acknowledgement. It demands active listening, genuine curiosity, and a willingness to understand. Empathy is not limited to emotional understanding. It also encompasses cognitive empathy, understanding another's thought process, and compassionate empathy, which motivates action to alleviate another's suffering. These facets of empathy work together to create meaningful and constructive interactions. Life is a journey filled with challenges, victories, and setbacks. Among these, personal battles stand out as uniquely formative experiences that shape our character and define our paths. These battles are often fought in the privacy of our minds and hearts, yet their outcomes profoundly influence our external lives. Understanding and navigating personal battles is essential for growth, resilience, and self-discovery. The nature of personal battles. Personal battles are struggles that occur within us, conflicts between our desires and fears, ambitions and doubts, or ideals and realities. They may involve overcoming insecurities, managing emotions, or grappling with significant life decisions. Unlike external conflicts, personal battles are invisible to others, making them deeply intimate and at times isolating. These battles can be triggered by various circumstances: a career setback, the loss of a loved one, a health crisis, or even the pressure to meet societal expectations. Regardless of their source, they challenge us to confront our vulnerabilities and discover our strengths. The importance of facing personal battles. Facing personal battles head-on is crucial, because avoidance often leads to prolonged suffering and missed opportunities for growth. When we ignore our inner struggles, they can manifest as stress, anxiety, or even physical illness. Conversely, addressing them empowers us to take control of our lives and move forward with clarity and confidence. Consider the story of someone dealing with self-doubt. They may hesitate to apply for a promotion, fearing rejection or failure. If they avoid confronting this fear, they might remain stuck in their comfort zone, never realizing their potential. By facing the battle and applying despite their doubts, they gain not only the opportunity for advancement, but also a newfound sense of self-belief, regardless of the outcome. Lessons learned from personal battles. Resilience. Personal battles teach us resilience, the ability to recover from adversity and keep moving forward. Each struggle overcome becomes a testament to our strength, preparing us for future challenges. Self-awareness, engaging with our internal struggles, helps us understand ourselves better. We learn about our triggers, values, and motivations, enabling us to make more informed decisions. The empathy for others experiencing our own battles often makes us more compassionate toward others. We recognize that everyone is fighting unseen battles, which fosters patience and understanding in our relationships. Common types of personal battles. Emotional struggles. Managing emotions like anger, sadness, or fear is a common personal battle. These emotions can cloud judgment and disrupt relationships if left unchecked. Learning to process and express emotions constructively is a significant step in emotional maturity. Identity and purpose. Many people struggle with questions of identity and purpose. Who am I and what am I here to do are deeply personal questions that often take years to answer. Fear of failure can paralyze us, preventing us from taking risks or pursuing dreams. Overcoming this fear involves reframing failure as a stepping stone to success rather than a definitive end. Health challenges. Battling physical or mental health issues requires immense strength and determination. These battles often teach us to prioritize self-care and seek support when needed. Strategies for overcoming personal battles. Self-reflection. Take time to reflect on the root cause of your struggles. Journaling, meditation, or therapy can help you uncover insights and patterns. Set realistic goals. Break your battle into smaller, manageable steps. Achieving these milestones can build momentum and confidence. Seek support. You don't have to fight your battles alone. Friends, family, mentors, or professionals can offer guidance, encouragement, and perspective.